And welcome back tonight on Animal Island here. How an ancient Chinese treatment may be able to help ease your dog's pain. Joining me in the studio right now is Dr. Michel Selmer from Advanced Animal Care, and he has brought along Bo Peep, the little Maltese here. So this is a fascinating story. Appreciate your time first.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's talk about Bo Peep, because when Bo Peep came to you, she was in a serious condition.
Yeah, when Bo Peep first came, she was actually paralyzed from the waist down, and she suffers from intervertebral disc disease. So she has some bad discs in her back that were putting pressure on her spinal cord. And it was an emergency situation, and it was recommended elsewhere.
You do emergency surgery for something like this, right?
So that was what was recommended at first. And the owner, Wendy, had asked if we had any alternatives.
Okay.
So we tried acupuncture. And as you can see...
And that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Acupuncture for your dog, for Bo Peep. So Bo Peep went through acupuncture, and she went from not being paralyzed to paralyzed.
You can let her go.
Okay.
So be able to walk and stand and get her quality of life back.
And wear some boots. She just wants to sit and do rub. So tell me about it. How does this work? Tell me how the procedure works.
So this is a 3,000 or so year-old treatment that is based on empirical therapy in people. Mm-hmm. And we have been able to transpose those points in people to our furry friends.
That's good.
And it really is a very simple procedure.
And there's some pictures of you. Now, this is another animal that came to you, right? That with
yeah, and this dog that you see now was one that was suffering from seizures that we helped.
Okay. What type of ailments can you...
most people think of, when they think of acupuncture and pets, they think of pain management, and that's one of the biggest things, and things like these back injuries to manage the pain of the animal. But we have used it for seizure disorders, other neurologic disorders, as well as allergies, itching, cancer. There's many things that can be used.
Okay, so how does it? I want to see how this works. You're actually going to put a needle into both.
Yeah, actually, so an acupuncture needle is a very small, fine needle, and they're color-coded based on their size.
Okay.
And a typical point is on top of the head over here, and it is a calming point and a permission point. So we'll typically put that point in, and that needle is already in.
Wow.
So we put that in to make sure that the animal is going to accept the treatment.
Okay, and that doesn't hurt the dog at all.
Does it look like it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
You have a needle inside of you. You know that?
Yeah, Bo Peep loves it, and she looks forward to her treatments.
Okay.
It's helped her quite a bit.
And once you get this point in, is it just all down the spine?
Yeah, so depending on the animals, and we have meridians on our body that are energy pathways that attach to different organ systems within you. Mm-hmm. So we know of over 300 points that actually can activate different systems and help different ailments.
So in Bo Peep's situation, how long did it take before she's back to... We
started to see a difference immediately. I mean, by the time we got to the 6th to 8th treatment, Bo Peep was able to stand on her own.
Wow. And how often do you do this?
We started weekly.
Weekly? Okay.
Yeah, and then we start to spread out to bi-weekly and then to monthly, and depending on how the animal responds, and we would continue as needed.
Now, this doesn't seem like a mainstream treatment. How did you come up with this?
Well, like I said, this has been going on for 3,000 years, and it really is, much bigger out west in the country, and I think it's really traveling this way, and people are becoming much more open to an integrative approach. It really helps me have a much deeper tool bag to help my patients, to give them more options than they ever had before. Okay.
And is this a chronic thing? I mean, is she going to have this forever, or she's done?
Acupuncture is used for symptom management, so we typically will use Chinese herbal therapies for long-term management and nutrition.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate your time, and appreciate your time, Bo Peep.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right. Dr. Selmer, we always appreciate his time. If you want more information about the work that Dr. Selmer does at Advanced Animal Care, go to news12.com and click on numbers and links. We'll be right back.